The problem is that Israel was going about to establish her own righteousness. And because of this, they were ignorant of the righteousness of God. This means that they were seeking something, righteousness, which they were not really seeking. This means that they were seeking something, righteousness, which they are not really seeking. There are people who seek unrighteousness openly, and there are people who seek unrighteousness covertly. People who seek unrighteousness openly go down to the bars and get drunk every night and can cavort with painted ladies and shoot out streetlights and behave in a way that everybody says that's unrighteous. That's unrighteous. Other people go to church every time the doors are open. They learn all the psalms and hymns, and they learn to stand up and sit down in the right place. And they look down their long holy noses at this other group. What is this? It's just another form of unrighteousness. Self-righteousness is unrighteousness. Open manifest rebellion against heaven is unrighteousness. Covert surreptitious self-righteousness is unrighteous. This is why I much prefer the ravings of the new atheism. The open fist shaken at heaven is far to be preferred and far more honest than many ecclesiastics who have no more belief in God than do the new atheists. They, as Calvin one time wondered, how can you conclude anything other than the fact that many churchmen are just in their hearts open, manifest atheists? If they feared God, if they believed that God existed, they wouldn't be saying what they're saying. They wouldn't be doing what they're doing. So, these churchmen, these camouflaged, self-righteous churchmen, are seeking something, righteousness, which they're not really seeking. To use the words that the Lord used for this phenomenon, they already had their reward. They got what they were seeking, but they didn't get what they were seeking. They got what they were seeking, but they didn't get what they were ostensibly seeking. When they were parading around in long robes, so that people would say, oh, what a holy guy. When they had wide phylacteries, so that people would say, oh, my, what a devout person. When they made lengthy prayers in the synagogues, and they learned to pray in rolling tones. Oh, brother, let us pray. And they go on for 15 minutes. They go on and on and on and on, so that they can be seen by men. What does Jesus say? He says they already have their reward. And the fact that we change all the things that we look at, we have traded in wide phylacteries for my Bible is more underlined than yours, or I have more of the catechism memorized than you do, or whatever it is that you're doing. When you're doing it in a showboating way, when you're doing it in a way that other people will see, I'm giving up more things for Lent than you are, or I'm doing this, or Jesus said, you already have your reward. You're looking for a horizontal reward, and you got it. Don't expect anything from God. Jesus tells us that your Father, do your business with your Father in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. The rewarding openly is His department. The doing it in secret is our department. It is not our job to help God make clear to the world what a good guy we are. That's not our job. That's not our task. That's not our calling. So these people got what they were seeking, but they didn't get what they were seeking. This is because they heard without really hearing. This is because they were sons of Sarah, who were really sons of Hagar. They were sons of Abraham, who were really sons of the devil. They were Jews who were not Jews. This is the dividing line that separates the believer from the unbeliever in every age. This is not something that quit being true after Jesus came. The Bible, the New Testament, and it's astonishing that many Christians, because we want to have some sort of bomb shelter, some sort of refuge, some sort of place to hide from God. The only place to hide from God successfully is in Jesus Christ. You can only hide from God in God. You can only hide from the judgments of God in the judgment of God, who is Jesus Christ, crucified, buried, and risen. If you hide from God in God, then you are secure forever. If you try to hide anywhere else, then you are sunk. The dividing line that separates believer from unbeliever in every age is this: faith. Faith in God, faith in His Word, faith in His gospel, and faith that's true faith all the way down, all the way through.